Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer Princess, SoundCloud, SoundClick. Bought some new Tims today, hurting my knees. No blue joints, hurt my knees. Anyways, uh, this is gonna be another NBA's fix. Yo, I was just going through some of the rumor mill. I didn't get a chance to read all the way Supreme Law. I put it into my stuff. There's just been a lot of people coming at me because I talk about a lot of different things. But thank you for all your information, Supreme, and everyone else out there. Uh, but why would J.R. Smith? I'm kind of looking for answers on this one. Why would J.R. Smith show racism towards Jeremy Lin? Can somebody help me out with that? Because I was trying to read through it on my phone and I didn't get the gist of all of what was going on. And and I think J.R. Smith retorted with, "Don't ever try to play me as a racist." And you know, okay, we all know there's racism in the NFL, the NBA, and all the national leagues. We all know there's a bunch of racism, according to what we saw with the one basketball player owner and him and his racist remarks towards a woman who hung out with Magic Johnson, and then she later on, she was getting gifts from him, and then she later on got sued by the wife for $2 million and so on and so forth because she was the mistress. Nonetheless, uh, we know there is a lot of racism going on, but I just don't see why J.R. Smith would be racist towards Jeremy Lin. Uh, but let's just listen. We know there is a big separation in this world between races. We know that the Asians don't live amongst black people, but they work amongst us. Uh, like we know this. Like you go to their shops and all that, but they don't live in the same neighborhood. So there is a big gap there. Only time you socialize with them is when you go to one of their one of their shops. Is the only time you see them or buy something from them. I don't hang around them. I don't have any Asian friends. I see some around here every now and then, but they don't live amongst us. So there is a huge gap because we don't live amongst them. Like we live amongst Hispanics, as far as African Americans, we live amongst white people. So, you know, we understand those cultures. We could see ourselves into those cultures and us mixing. And of course, we have mixed children. Indian people, not really. There's no Indian people who live here. Arabs, they don't live where I live. None of them. And I don't live in the ghetto. I live in a nice apartment complex. But there's none that live here. There was one Arab couple that lived here. They moved. Uh, so I can understand where there is separation as far as blacks and Asians are concerned. But, I've said this over and over. Blacks and Asians may not communicate as much as blacks and other races, but we don't have spite for each other. Like blacks and Asians aren't trying to kill each other, not unless it's some type of territory war, drug war, or something like that. Other than that, blacks don't really have an issue with Asians. Asians don't really have an issue with us, other than they just don't like a lot of our, I don't know. You walk into the store, they're gonna stare you down type thing. So you get that a lot. But other than that, when I see an Asian person, I don't automatically think I'm gonna have an issue with this person. But let me see a certain type of white person or black person. Oh yeah, Indian. When I see Indian person, I already know. Already know because they really don't like us. There's gonna be an issue, so I don't go nowhere near them. But Asians, like Jeremy Lin, like one of the dopest dudes out there, I I don't get that at all. You know, I can't really see that. So yeah, obviously there's a story about it. Somebody wants to read into it and give me some info, and we can talk about it as an open forum, because I just really don't know. I don't know why anybody would have issue with Jeremy Lin, but a racist issue. The dude was sleeping on his parents' couch before he became the man. You know, before Linsanity started. He started making all them threes and then going to the hub, and before he got popular. Then he got a multi-million-dollar deal. I like me some Jeremy Lin. He Jeremy Lin brought fun back to the game of basketball, and I don't even watch basketball. He made me want to see what Linsanity was about, and it was almost like an accident. It was just like, man, who is this guy? Come out of nowhere and he's balling. I like stuff like that. Like when Cam Newton did it last year. You know, I like when people make me want to watch something I don't watch. So, big ups to Jeremy Lin, big ups to J.R. Smith, and let's see what happens. All right, it's your boy Tone 202. Peace.